Generic greetings and welcome to Beverage plus 1 of 40,000 Dawn of War 2 Retribution, the last stand once again, and also it's still a really long title. Today's beverage is grapefruit juice. I have a love-hate relationship with grapefruit juice because I like it, but it can also be really bitter, and this one is really bitter because it's the cheap version. You get people packaging it as like premium grapefruit juice, a nice or pink grapefruit or whatever. And you know what I go for? I go for the one in the brown carton, the cheapest you can get, the no frills, no nonsense one that's in generally with the other, like with the alcoholic drinks, but it's basically is a mixer. I don't know what you would mix grapefruit juice with, but it's the cheap stuff, and it's about 40p a litre, and that's the one I've got. Anyway, Dawn of War 2, the last stand and all of that. Featured just recently, featured it several times on the channel, and I wanted to play more of it, and I did. After I played after I had that game and showed you it the other day, I thought, you know what, I'm going to play a bit more, and I've put another couple of hours into it since then, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to keep playing it. I want to show you a little more, and people request to see it, so why not? Anyway, let's go for... Do you want to go for... What type of build do you want to go for? I did sort of have a couple of requests in, would you like to show us a build of this, that, and the other? And I'm going to go for the Hivenid. And the reason for that is because it's one of the easiest to play, and it's also tough as nails. We're going to go for a Ravner build. And what that is basically the Ravner itself. You get a Ravner nest. And a Ravner is like a weird snake-like type thing that spits out acid. And it's really, really good. But if you make a build that just tailors to make it rock hard, then you do quite well. So I've got the evolution commander item, which you can only have one commander item, which gives the minion, which is the Ravner that I call. It gives it resilient, swift, and combat expert, and I get +2 health regeneration. So it has Combat Expert, which is plus 25% melee and range damage. It has Combat Expert. Where is it? Combat Expert, Swift, which is... where is it? Where can I find Swift? Swift, 25% movement speed, and Resilient, which is plus 50 health and +2 regen. Then I've got Implant Attacks, which is Combat Master, and for myself and it. So Combat Master gives it, hang on, where is it? Plus 30% melee and range damage. There's another one. And then Toxin Sacs, which gives me Searing, and my armor gives the, is it my armor? No, my Scything Talons gives it another Combat Expert as well. So basically it's causing about 75 to 100% extra damage plus extra stuff. So basically it hits like a freight train, right? Honestly, it's like a 1,000-ton vehicle running over an ant, right? It's absolutely insane, and this looks like a good build here. We've got like myself with this build here, which is okay. I could go for do I want to use these Scything Talons and large Scything Talons? I could. Good look how fun. Oh, there we go. I could go for the Scything Talons, which... oh yeah, we'll go with that one. So a lot of people go for the Venom Cannon, so you can actually fire at range, but I prefer just to focus on making my Ravner really, really, really tough. And also that these Talons allow me to blast stuff back, which then makes the Ravner fire stuff as well. So we got two Tyranids. We got Hive or Tyrant, whatever you want to call them. We've got 2 Nids. Myself and Valcruzi, or whatever they're called, and some symbols that are probably Russian or generic foreign. I don't know what that is. That's the Lord General. We'll probably have a sniper rifle, and we're going to be doing quite a ranged build here. We'll have a lot of swarming stuff as well. The thing is, when it first came out, there wasn't a lot of units you could spawn, but the Nid and the Lord General, and not so much, but you can get it on the Chaos Sorcerer. You can get your spawn units, but you can make a full group based on just spawning lots of units. So the Lord Generals will bring down units in is it the Valkyrie? It'll drop stuff off, and then it'll have defensive turrets and people with either machine guns or death packs or whatever, or Egrons. We'll be spawning different stuff. I've only gone for Ravners, but obviously you can have Gene Stealers, which are really, really high-hitting, can't take a hit things themselves, which are pretty cool. You've got the Guard, the Tyranid Guard, which is it's a really tough block. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it will absorb a lot of hits. And then you've got Warriors that are sort of in between. So either way, what I'm going to do is call up my Ravner there, and as you can see, it's over that left-hand side there, which is pretty cool. I've got for a standard colour scheme. You can actually colour your units and stuff if you want, but I haven't done that. I'm going to move around here. I've only got one action. I can only call a Ravner in. That's all I can do. It looks like the Lord General is down already. I don't know if he's AFK or whether he's just a moron, but we're going to get him back up. And my Ravener's over the right-hand side there attacking stuff. I think he might be AFK. No, he's calling stuff down. There we go. Might just be lagging out or something. Either way, I am going to give this guy a bit of a hand. So there's my Ravener absolutely kicking ass. There we go. And we'll see if we can hit these things here. So we're in the melee and we'll chop, chop, chop. And where's my Ravener? There we go. That guy. What? Nah. I don't know what he's saying. He's saying Tenable Narn. He doesn't like the Narn, the Babylon 5 Narns. He doesn't like them. He doesn't like them for some reason. Maybe he's Centauri. And maybe that's Centauri. Maybe that's what that language is. Anyway, there's like one person that's actually got that reference. Right, let's go over here and we're going to take out these Howling Banshees. They are quite hard hitting. They're actually quite good in terms of taking hits as well because they tend to swarm up. Looks like I am... Oh my good grief. The Ravener's just fired and taken out all 3 of them things there. They're gone. I'm going to call another Ravener in. Good thing about the Ravener is that not only is it range, but when it moves... Oh my good grief. I'm going to drop here, aren't I? I'm going to drop down straight away. Come on, run away, run away. Oh no, I might be able to get away. I'm going to go over towards this cannon here. That's a fairly big cannon, isn't it? Bang! I took one of them out. That's cool. And my Ravener's took the other one out. Oh, that was good. That was close. Yeah, the good thing about the Ravener is that it will drop down, and then it'll appear it'll go underground, and then it'll like blast back up into the area. So it'll tunnel. There we go. It goes down, then it blasts up, and then pushes them away, which is really cool. I'm gonna stick. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stick near the other Nid because you can see they've got this like sort of mucus all the way on the ground. Mucus. Ugh. It's like a poison thing. So if I stand in his area, or his like area of effect, we should do okay. Looks like it's my Ravener trading with his Ravener, or with their Ravener, with the enemy, and I've already taken one out. Because I've got Searing as a looks like that guy's a Lictor there that's a speed. Because I've got Searing as an ability, what that means is when you hit a unit, which like say them 3 there, when you mouse over one you can see it actually puts circles around all 3, because that's classed as a unit. The Searing will do some damage over time to the unit, so it'll fire, do loads of damage to whatever it's hitting, and then the Searing will burn the rest of the unit, which means that they can happily take out a big part of stuff like that. As you can see, look, it just went straight, it just gone. Let me just decap that. Let's capture these things here. I don't know if I explained what these were in the other video. I know there was one comment asking about them. They're basically bonuses. When you have towers, you get an additional bonus to, you know, your points, which basically means nothing. You know, it's like more of a bonus at the end of like, hey, look, you've done well, or you haven't done so well, or whatever. That's pretty much what it is. Right. Okay. So I've managed to take out. So far, 75 units, although I must confess, I think 74 of them units were actually from the Ravener, because it does count them. Look at that. Look at the shots it fires. That is amazing. Oh, there's a truck over there. That's not going to last long, because where's my Ravener gone? I think that's over there. It pretty much does its own thing. So, we'll ignore it. Why is that flashing away? I think it's because it's got... Oh, there's a sniper rifle shot. Just went back in. There's a turret over there. I think that's a Vanquisher turret. It's a big, heavy turret of some kind. I think it might be a Vanquisher turret. Either way, it's spinning round and it's going to fire. Here we go. Bang! And then it looks like he's got a... I think he's a room... right, he's a room broom build. What that is... room broom, yeah. Well, it's sort of Ronseal. It does what it says on the tin. It brooms rooms, so it has a... He has a build so that he can hide in one corner, and then he can call in like an airstrike, and it's called a broom build because it pushes things from one side to the other while doing damage, because instead of bringing like an airstrike that lands on top, like a bang, 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 stuff like just from down, it actually sweeps from left to right, like a broom, and it sweeps, right, hence the name, broom broom, and it sweeps like that there, so it sweeps from there right to left, and goes bang, 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 bang. So if it gets hit there, it blasts the unit back to there, and then the other one hits it and blasts it back to there. So basically, it can kill pretty much anything in one hit if you get it right. I've got a full build dedicated to just spamming it, and although it is very good, I can't use it very well. It's a very, very hard build to get to grips with. And looks like I'm taking these out like no nonsense. There we are. That's pretty cool. Looks like I've got 2 guards on me here, which is fine because I can happily take these out, no problem at all. There's my Ravener taking care of business. Business is getting taken care of, and I'm just going to hit this guy here. I've got Combat Mastery as well, which means I actually do a fairly decent amount of damage when I hit this guy. There we go, they're gone. Ravener's still sitting there. Sadly, you can't call another Ravener in. If I put one there, look, you can see it does actually kill the other one, which is a shame. If you could spam them until you had no energy, then honestly, it would be overpowered because the game isn't balanced for that. But you know, it's fun to. It would be fun to see that happen. Just having to say 10 Raveners, you just sit in one corner. Actually, what happens as well is when you get to wave 20, which I don't know if I've shown you in these videos, but when you get to wave 20, you get like a little sort of cutscene where some like people turn up, some like big heroes. And during that cutscene, you can't do any orders. You can't actually order anything about. But all of your units will happily go about their business. And there's been times when me and a friend, and you know, I mean a couple of friends actually, have done like a full like build, like where they're all just about spawning stuff and have like a couple of really hard units. And they've like landed, started doing their little animation, and then loads of shots have just come out from nowhere because you can't see where the shots are coming from, and then they just die. It's just hilariously funny to see. I'm just gonna have to leg it here because I'm getting shot of plasma cannons from all of these Space Marines, which is really tough. Looks like I managed to take this area out. I'm sort of sticking to one corner with this other Nid, and it looks like we are managing to take these out. The other guy is taking some stuff out on the top, doing quite well, which is good. I will take back what I said. He isn't a moron by look of it. It looks like he looks like he knows exactly what he's doing, which is cool. And he's managed to take out the top left and top right corners. There's 2 buildings here actually, you can get into them, but generally you only get into them if it's the absolute last resort, if you're almost about to die, because generally it's a bad idea because you go inside and then the thing in stick bombs and things like that, so you really don't want to do that. Oh, look at that, there's a massive cannon explosion and then my Ravener went in as well. I don't actually know what Raveners are like in the Warhammer 40,000 world. When I used to play Tyranid, which we're talking 10 or 12 years ago now, they were pretty much garbage. They did have a purpose because I think they were quite fast. They could go like a little further than other people, but they were just a bit garbage. But I don't know what they're like now. I'm assuming. Actually, I don't know when the last book came out. It's Warhammer 40,000, so if it's one of the new books, then they'll be really hard because the game has power creep up the arse. Anyway, we're not going to start ranting about 40k because the video will be like hours long. Anyway, TLDR, I love the world. I hate the tabletop games these days. Right. Although I must confess I haven't tried the latest one. Right, let's chop these guys down. There they are, they've gone. We're just gonna keep covering this area here. Oh, looks like they fired a big missile launch into my Ravener and caused that much, absolutely no damage. Remember, the Ravener is really, really tough. There's another Room Broom coming in. We've got a couple of big units. What you need to do, especially with Orcs and Nids, the main thing is not to let them group up. If you let them group up, then they will, they are exactly like they should be. They are a lot harder than they actually are. You need to take them out as fast as possible, especially these guys, because these have stick grenades, and they start spamming stick grenades, you're not going to do very well. I have no idea what that guy's saying. Right, so wave 11 now, we're doing quite well, quite good. Looks like we've got a group of Howling Banshees on the left, that's good. And they're all gone now, cool. And on the right we have Howling Banshees and some Warp Spiders. Warp Spiders were really cool in the game. Actually, they're really cool in like the tabletop game and in this. In this, they hit like a truck, and weirdly in the tabletop game they don't hit like a truck. They actually don't do a lot of damage because I think they were AP4 or something, which means that they didn't really defeat like Space Marine, which is generally what everything was compared to, which was silly, but whatever. That's just how it was. Looks like my Ravener's going to go, so I'm going to call in another one. Looks like we've got a Seer Council here, which hits like a truck as well, and they knock you back. But I can't be knocked down because I'm a Nid, so I don't really need to worry about that, just the knockback. But yeah, they really do hit hard in this game. They really defeat armor. But the thing is, they always used to fire a lot of shots. That was their main thing. Wave 12, we're actually storming through this like very, very fast. I think it's because when I did the last video, we had sort of a couple of support builds basically, and these are not support builds. These are just the hard-hitting, tough, rock-hard builds that you really want for this map. The other map, as I said, there's 2 maps. There's this one, and there's the Bloody Colosseum. Now this is the Bloody Colosseum, is it? No, this is something of Khorne. Might be the Anvil of Khorne or something. I can't remember. Either way, the other map is a lot more finesse. You have to play very tactful. You can't just spam rock hard units, mainly because you verse yourselves at wave 16 and then at wave 20 with some other stuff. So if you make just a build that's focused on killing everything very, very fast, then when you come to verse yourselves, well, yeah, you're not going to do so well. Looks like the Ravner is going in melee, which is a bit of a mistake. I'm going to go in melee as well. This is a good tactic. This you can actually stand in the corners like this, and you can actually camp corners as well. There's Tanky there. I have a build that's focused on just capturing that, using a doppelganger and capturing that is the Chaos Sorcerer, which is really cool. It's one of my favourite builds. I like the Chaos Sorcerer, probably my favourite character to play, mainly because I like magic-y stuff. Yeah, one of the valid tactics is staying in these corners like this, and when stuff spawns, you're immediately on it. Only works there if you're a melee character, really. And since I am a melee character, that's not too bad. But I am very aware that we've split up now, and sadly this hard-hitting monster on the left is doing quite well, but no, he's managed to be taken out. That's good. So our score is quite good, nearly 3 mil, which is very good indeed. Looks like we are swarming over to the right-hand side now. There's a couple more things coming in. I don't know whether... Yeah, I think he's getting overrun now at the top, so I'm going to go and help him out. Like I said, my build is mainly about the Ravner, which I haven't actually got, so I'm going to bring one in. There we go. And then that should sort of swarm over there. I need to go to the left and take this thing over. Come on. Just take this thing back. We can't be having the enemy take all of this. That's just not cricket. That's just not a done thing. Looks like that unit's trying to flee, and what happens is they flee towards the... I think it's the closest room, the closest corner, but it might be mistaken. It might be actually the one they spawn from, but I think it is the closest. You see the doors open and close and stuff. There is actually, I don't know if it's, is it this map? No, it's not this map, but there is a way that you can, on the other map, when you can go to about there, the doors close and then you can go outside the map. It is an exploit, and I believe they have patched it out, or at least the last time I played, I saw people trying it and they couldn't do it. But it's how people were getting really, really awesome scores. But yeah, it's an exploit, which is a shame. So... managing, that guy's getting boom. That big sort of splash, as you can see, does a fair bit of damage, but it doesn't do a lot against armoured units, especially stuff it can't knock back, because the whole point is that it hits there and then knocks him back. While they're fleeing back, it hits it again and again and again. As you can see, the ground's all getting deformed and is covered in sort of fire and death and brimstone. We've got a bit of exterminators going here. Here's another tank. This is Tanky Mark II, better than the Chaos one as far as I'm aware. And I don't know whether that's the case or not. I don't know whether it is the same. It does seem to be a little bit tougher, but either way, it's now dead, so we don't really care. We've all gathered up down the bottom here. We're starting to get to a point where we need to, as soon as stuff spawns, take one side out and get that out of the equation. Once that's gone, we can then concentrate on the other side, because obviously we are all, well, I'm a melee character, but really I'm focused on the Ravner, but the other two are definitely ranged characters. So if they get into melee combat, then obviously most of their stuff's going basically down the pan. And we don't want that. We want to get them in ranged. 4.3 mil, or 4.4 mil now, so we're doing very, very good on the old score front here. We are knacking these guys very, very well. Come on, take out the Oigrins. Oigrins being basically ogres with big honking guns. Never really been a fan of them in the actual game. I'm not going to go over there. That's just a guy with a big machine gun. Oh, we've got some tanks coming in. It's not a machine gun, actually. It's a bolt gun, isn't it? Heavy bolter, I believe it is, on pintle mount. Not pintle mount, it's just a standard... Is it a turret? I don't know. Anyway, take these guys out. There we go, there's their tank, just exploded. Now this is one of the toughest waves. These are where you get Storm Boys coming in and landing like that, and they actually hit really hard. I remember they patched this in because... Storm Boys, they weren't hitting very hard at all, and they patched it so they pretty much doubled their damage. And then I remember playing it and going, what the actual hell happened? You know, what happened there? You know, insert 10 units of generic profanity. Oh my god, we're all dead. And we had to really, you know, discover, like pretty much play the whole game again to rediscover, like, what do we do here? And we decided that the best way to do it is have this mesmer thing that that guy's got, which when they land, they'll take damage over time, because they can't take a lot of damage at all. And yeah, we'll eventually kill them, which is cool. Looks like they've got a fairly big, oh, it's a truck thing over here. Actually, no, it's not. It's a battle wagon. And it does a lot of area effect damage, and it's got like a little saw. But you know what? It doesn't take a lot of damage. especially when there's a Ravener hitting it, and it's dead. Cool. Wave 17, we're doing very well. I don't know whether we're going to get to wave 20, but it would be nice to see. But either way, this in itself, for a pickup group, we're doing very well. We're on 6 million now for a score. That's amazing. This is where we're going to get an avatar. Avatar of Cain, which is a fairly big honking demon for the Eldar. I remember the first time I really saw one of them. Obviously I saw it in the Codex, like the 3rd edition Codex for Warhammer 40k, but I also played a game called Warhammer 40,000 Rights of War, I believe it was called, which was like a hex-based game about the Eldar. And they had this intro thing where it shows you like the one of the Eldar princes getting sacrificed to summon the demon. And that was an interesting thing. I'm going to get killed here, I think, because they're not taking this out. Yeah, I'm down. I can't really deal with big amounts of stuff like that, and I think that guy's going to go down as well. What they've done is they've let them group up, and not only that, not only have they let them group up, they've not. Oh, there we go. They're actually being taken out. They've let them group up, but they've let a couple of units. You know, when a full unit dies, that's good. But obviously, it's problematic when there's still like one left, because you know, well, if you have one left, what that guy's saying, Kibberwerk and what? Apparently, I don't know what that means. Let's just take out this guy. Actually, no, I'm going to get this other one up first. It's going to blow up into a ball of flame, so I want to get out of the way because there we go, cause the damage. Yeah, if you take the units out, then obviously they're gone. If you leave one or two little units, then you can't. If you have like got debuffs and stuff, you're not really applying it to all of them. You're just applying it to one. So the best to take out the units, get them gone first. Obviously, we're trying to get rid of these. These are really tough because oh my god, that guy's down already. I think this is going to be the wave that does us in, to be honest with you. There we go. Trying to go forward and take these out. The reason these are tough is because they have... Guys, is he going to go down again? I don't know where he is. He's still alive. Problem is that they group up, but they only start with 2. There's only 2 units in 2 models, or yeah, 2 units in each squad, and I'm going to get wrecked by these things here. I'm going to have to leg it. I really need to leg it as fast as possible. Damn it, that guy's down. I can't really afford to die, but I think it's going to happen anyway. Yeah, it's a shame. So 2 people down. It looks like we've got the Lord General at the back there. What he's doing is now he's letting his units go in and attack stuff. My Raven's managed to take a tank out, which is a good thing. His turret is now looks like it's attacking that tank, and now that tank should die. No, it's still alive. And right. So the Lord General's running over that side. Once that tank is down, is he going to do that? No, what he's doing is he's running around. Tank's down, so there's just the demon. There's just the demon of Nurgle up there. The, what's he called? Lord of Pestilence? Something like that. Lord of Change is the Zinch one. Yeah, so anyway, that thing's up and running, that big guy there, who's running around and chopping stuff with a big sword. And this is wave 18, so we're going to get to 19. We are going to get to 19. Thank you. And wave 20. What's the next wave? What is it? I think the next wave is Imperial Guard, and it's loads of Oigrins, and then we get a Baneblade, I believe. Either that guy's down. Here we go. Yeah, it's lots and lots and lots of. It's just a big swarm map now. This is just going to be lots and lots and lots of Imperial Guard. I really wish the. Actually, I don't wish no. But imagine if the characters in 40k were as hard as these. Right, so we've got a Baneblade on the right-hand side there. It's actually not the main problem child, to be honest with you. The thing you have to worry about is the Oigrins that come in. It looks like the tank is almost dead, in fact, which is a good thing. I'm going to run up and out of the way because I'm getting shot to hell. This guy really can't take a hit very much. Oh, I guess he can take a hit, but I really want to get out of the way. We're currently hiding in this corner. My Ravener is somewhere. I have no idea where, but I'm going to take these stuff out. There we go. That's all I've taken out. We are now clumped in one corner. We have managed to take out, as far as I can tell, all of... Oh, my Ravener's down. Let me spawn another Ravener. We've taken out the big Baneblade, which is good. We are still taking units out. I'm going to go back and... damn it, a Lord General's down. I need to get that Lord General back up. So here we go. See if I can get him back up. I should be able to. Yes, he's back up. Keep attacking, keep attacking. Most of their units are down now, I think we've taken the sting out of this one. Yes, we have. We're going to get to wave 20. Will we get wave 20 down? I have no idea. But we're going to find out. So this is the cutscene. Now, as I said earlier, what happens is they spawn. Oh, that's his units, right? And eventually we're going to see my Ravner probably. There's that guy landed. Where's my Ravner? We might see shots blasting in from somewhere. Look, there we go. There's his shots coming in. And there's all the shots. And you can see my Ravner. My Ravner just running away. There we go. He was actually firing away there. That's awesome. That is awesome. Right. So my Ravner was attacking. What we need to do is take out all of these. And there we go. They're pretty much being taken out. Fantastic. So we've got a couple of units to take out. Ravner's just taken that out. Ravner's almost dead. I'm going to spawn another one. We have managed to take out the squad of Terminators and also like Commander and Terminator armor. That is cool. We've managed to take that bit out there. Now what's going to happen is a big tank's going to spawn near us, which is going to be problematic. But to be honest with you, oh, no, it's not tanks. It's someone just blokes. There we go. They are now dead. That did not take long at all because we got this Mesmer around, which is cool. We got some spawns from either side. It's where there's the tank. So we take the tank down. We need to take this tank out quick, and then once the tank's down, we will take out the assault marines. There we are. They're gone. Looks like there's a broom coming in. There's them down as well. Looks like we got on the top right a Land Raider Crusader. Is that a Crusader variant? I think it is a Crusader variant. Yes, it is. Land Raider Crusader, that one. I'm going to... Oh my god, it's going through the wall. That is... I've never seen that before. I've never seen it do that. Let's go towards it, actually. I'm going to melee the bloody thing. Because why not? And it's down. There we go. Down and out. That's cool. I want to keep running around, trying to make sure that all of the melee stuff is attacking me. Obviously, tank it off a little bit. Because, oh my god, I'm going to go down quickly. Hide behind this wreck here. Get some health back. Going to spawn another Ravner in the front. I think we have this, you know. Yes, we have. They've only got 3. They've only got 3 dreadnoughts. I think we've just got past wave 20. Wow. Not bad for pickup at all. That generally doesn't happen, at least not in my experience. There we are. That's how it's done. Wow, wave 20 on a pickup. That is amazing. It just show you though the different builds do matter. When you have you know, a couple of support builds, you know, things are not really don't really work out that well. However, since we've got 3 really tough rock hard builds, we've done very well. So I've managed to take out in total 362 units with 2 deaths. The other Nid guy took 380 out, so a little bit over me, and actually only died once. The Lord General guy 393, the most of all of us, but died the most. You know what? I think we can all say that we pulled our weight on that one. If I'd gone for a slightly different build where I had a ranged weapon instead of melee, it might have actually been better. But this is why I like trying different builds out, because you can do anything you want. Anyway, there is a little bit more. Dawn of War 2, Retribution, Last Standage. Pretty good. And I'm also out of Beverage. As always, links are in the description so you can check it out yourself. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.